one point to another, what's the best way to do it? Well, we all know that putting them in the little aluminum trays that you can buy, the disposables, is great. Problem is that those are really flimsy on their own. So what you want to do is you want to put one of those trays inside the Fancy Panz, and this is a bread pudding. It's actually still warm and it smells amazing. This goes inside. There's a little tray that elevates it inside, right? Now you put it down. You cover it. It comes with a plastic lid. We took the lid off so you can show how people can actually serve out of this. But over here on this side, you'll see there's a cake, and we have the lid on it. So this is completely impervious to any kind of bugs or insects. You can put it right in the fridge like that. When you order, you're gonna get 2. And I am telling you, some of the best money you'll ever spend in the kitchen, because everybody does like lasagna to go, right? Or if you want to give these as a gift, they're ideal because we'll guarantee that you'll get them in time for Christmas, and they're free shipping. Great gift for the foodie. Choose aqua. Am I right with that? Aqua. Red, or you can choose white. Everybody will get 2. And by the way, they come with the little foil pans already in them, but you can buy them at any store. You can buy them anywhere, so you can replace them over and over again. It makes cleanup so easy. Let me introduce you to my special guest, the lovely and wonderful Miss Taylor Mock, who is standing by. Taylor, you know I own these, and I love them.
I know you do, and I know you love them, as do I. When I tell you guys, this is probably the single most used kitchen accessory I own. There's a reason for that, because not only do I take them places, but I also have them at my house for the holidays. You're used to this old ugly foil pan. You get to where you're going, you go to take that aluminum foil off, and it just kind of looks gross, like cheesy, and it's stuck to the aluminum foil. You're trying to find the trash can at your friend's house, and you just don't want to deal with it. The hard work you spent on making this dish has gone to waste, right? So insert Fancy Panz, right? Here's your Fancy Pan. Thank you for showing that clear lid and with it off, so you can kind of get the sense of what it's gonna look like when you go to wherever you're going. So this is made in the good old USA by 2 incredible sisters, Jane and Charlene, who thought, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of going to my friend's house, my parents' house, bringing a dish over and having to worry about making sure I clean that dish when I'm going to leave, trying to leave the leftovers. Hey, Miss Sue, can I borrow a plastic plate I can put my leftovers? You don't have to worry about that anymore, guy. So here you go. You're already getting this 11.5 by 9.5 aluminum size half sheet pan. So that's great. You're also getting this spoon. Hello. Anybody who gives me a free spoon, I'm all about it. And I use this spoon for not just my Fancy Pan serving, but for all sorts of things. So there's that. Then you're going to get your rising. Your riser right here is essentially if you have a half sheet pan and it just props up in here. So it's gonna tell you to face it frontward, super easy. You would put that in, you would put your food in here, close the lid, and you're off on your way. Now, Guy, I'm hanging out at your house tonight. We're gonna have some wine and have fun, talk about Christmas. I'm gonna get over there and then I'm going to pop this lid off. I'm gonna slide the lid under and I'm gonna serve it just like that. That simple. When I'm done and I said, hey Guy, it was awesome, enjoyed the time with you, I'm going to take the leftovers, you enjoy those, I take my Fancy Panz and I'm off on my way. That's it.
And then,
so
yeah,
simple.
But I want to keep one. I'm telling you, let me just tell you this, Taylor, my mom, I brought her some food over a while back. You know, I did it was actually, I think it might have been Thanksgiving. Everything was in its place. I put turkey in one section of the sheet pan. I put stuffing. I put the gravy in a coffee cup, to-go cup on the side. But everything was sprayed out and was so nice because she could look at it through the see-through top. You know, that's the problem with most sheet pans. You don't even know what's in them if you've made more than one. You know, I used to do restaurant catering years ago, and we used to have to write on every sheet pan because we didn't know what the half of them were. Some were chicken, some were lasagna, if we're doing weddings and stuff. You can see right through. If you look at this beautiful cake, so everybody, if we had a name on here, Merry Christmas, Taylor on there, you can read that. And you can see it because obviously you'd be able to see the cake. And then remember, you can remove this top. It comes off. You just grab your finger into the end. I'll pop it off and show you, but that's the top. To me, it's so far and away better than any other way to transport food, because you're using listen, the sheet pans, if you want to crumple them up and recycle them, you can do that. That's fine. I just just give those things a chuck. But you're using this wonderful container, and it's such a nice presentation. They also are stackable, so they're great for storage. So if you're putting it in the fridge, and maybe you've got a giant thing of potato salad in one, and then maybe you've got your cake in the other, they can stack one on top of the other. Perfect.
They're not going anywhere. And you know what, Guy? You are so awesome, because you can tell you really do love these Fancy Panz, and you do utilize them. I can tell. You mentioned the stacking. This is what I do. Let me give you an example. I'm going to blow your mind. Ready? Because it's so easy, especially for the holidays. I make a French toast bake, right? So what I do is I prep the night before. I just prep it in that aluminum pan. You can utilize the one that you're getting in the set of 2, or simply go and buy the big amounts at one of those large box stores. I've made my French toast casserole. I put it in my Fancy Pan. I love this teal one. It's so beautiful. I have my lid on, I go to the fridge, and I store it overnight. I wake up in the morning, just exactly what I did today. I took my aluminum pan out, and I put it in the oven, and I cooked it for 45 minutes to an hour. When it was done, I put it right back in here, close the lid, and I can serve it just like this, putting the lid underneath. It's beautiful. There's essentially no cleanup guide. They're dishwasher safe. And honestly, they're beautiful. You want to be able to serve something that you've worked so hard on, right, to show off to the family so easily. And that's a loaded mashed potato bake for the holidays. Just look how beautiful that is. But really quickly, I want to show you. You remember that ugly broccoli casserole that you saw in the aluminum pan with the cheese sticking to it? Check out what it looks like now.
Pretty.
This is how it's going to be served. And then you're just going to take your spoon like that, and you say, y'all just dig in.
It is so smart. It's ridiculous. And you are getting 2. I got to remind everybody, by the way, if you want, we're doing last call on the white. All right, we're down to a couple of hundred left in the white. Totally, we only have about 1,500 of these to go around. Everybody will get 2, so you can keep one, give one as a gift, or it's 2 separate gifts for anybody. If you get an HSN credit card, we'll take $20 off, making this $15.44. Guaranteed delivery on Christmas, free shipping and handling. You can use the app to order. You can use your phone. We even have that little barcode that you can put your phone up to if you want to do it that way. But get these home. If you are a foodie, if you're a foodie like me or Taylor, I'm telling you, this is one of the best things you'll buy.
Love them.
I didn't know I would use. I use mine all the time, especially during holidays. But especially since I have, senior mother, and she doesn't cook big things of lasagna. I do, so I bring her over the food, and then she can serve herself, and I just take the container home and leave her the rest. Easy. I
love that. It makes me so happy. And really, it's for all ages, right? I take them to baby showers, bridal showers, over to the friend's house, keeping them at the house. What about gifting? Guy, check it out. This is calling your name, P.S., because I know you love donuts. And I've got some Merry Christmas donuts here for you. And I wish I was with you, because what I would do is I would just give to you one of these. I even mentioned here, Merry Christmas, Guy, and just like a erase marker, which you mentioned earlier, which is just a nice little touch.
Sweet.
Just really an awesome, awesome gift. Remember, you can have thicker pans like lasagna and things like that. Just take that riser out.
Take the riser out. Yeah, so you can go extra. If you want to do deep dish lasagna, you can do that as well. $35.44. Tons of reviews on hsn.com. It's a customer pick. People love it as well, especially the real foodies out there. Grab it while you can. Taylor Mock, thank you, darling.
I love you bunches.
Bye, honey. See ya. All right, 682-137 is the item number. We'll let you know if it gets close to sell out. We are doing 5-plex pay on everything, including the Mr. Beams. That's a 4-pack of Mr. Beams puck lights.